Oh, I gotta silence my cell phone.
That's what I gotta do.
Your phone is so large.
Cause it's awesome.
Hey guys! I have a confession to make. Last night, I spent the majority of my life listening to something. So I know you like Justin Bieber, right?
Yes.
Okay. I contributed about probably like at least 200 views to One Direction's video on my Tumblr dash, and I was like, who are these strapping young men? I have style envy. Come on, if you were a man, I want to look like One Direction. Okay, let me just show you my computer history. Look.
Holy crap! There's so much One Direction on her history, it's a little scary.
Have you seen the video?
No.
Oh my gosh! This is why you can't say anything, because if you saw the video, you will like want to be them too. Just trust me, okay? Would I lead you wrong?
No.
Okay, you like Justin Bieber? Yeah. You like boy bands? Do you miss the 90s?
Yes.
Okay. I'm dedicating the song to you. Harry Styles.
Man, I'm gonna have to download this.
Yeah!
It's so catchy!
Yes! Mostly you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. Just go with it. I actually drove around extra so I can play this song. He is so like, he's like Sarah Quinn in male form.
Oh my god, he is! You're so right.
Oh my god. I've listened to that song nonstop.
Okay, well I have a confession to make then too today.
Oh my gosh, I'm afraid. Mine's pretty bad.
All I watched was talented little kids on America's Got Talent and Britain's Got Talent on YouTube. That's all I watched. If you look at my history, that's all it is.
See? See? I'm not the only one that does weird things like that.
So in honor of all our boy bandery.
Band t-shirts! Mine's actually a boy band, all boys. Wait, you're
mine's
just boys?
a boy.
But before we go on, I have to quote one thing. The best YouTube comment I've ever seen. I had Bieber fever, but now I have One Direction infection. Okay, we're gonna answer your questions, and like we said before, you guys can leave questions below on our Tumblr. Since we started a new Tumblr account, we actually got a Tumblr bot question, and it says, robots or dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs, nom nom nom.
I think I would pick a robot dinosaur.
Get the best of both worlds.
Chill it out, take it slow, then you rock out the show.
Okay, so I plan on coming out to my mother gay within the next month. I'm technically a lesbian, but I would rather refer to myself as gay or queer. I have this lovely letter written for her, and I'm trying to think of questions she might have to answer in advance to address the letter so we could talk about them later. Any advice?
Okay, so basically she's asking what she can include in her letter so that if her mom actually does have questions about her coming out, what should she already be like a step ahead of her and know what her questions are so she doesn't like stumble on her answers, you know?
Yeah.
Telling your parent, even if they are okay with it, they're gonna have like a moment of like, did I do something wrong raising my child? I think that she should include in the letter not even like a question, but tell her that you're still the same person you are. There's nothing like different about you.
Yeah.
That you are still like, you're still Liz. There's just like something we need to tell you about this. Like, I may love someone different than you love, but it's still love nonetheless. This is just something I wanted to let you know because I trust you and you're my mom and I hope that you accept me. It's not really like a question, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't list off questions. I couldn't think of anything because you don't know what to expect actually.
Yeah, you really don't.
You don't. I mean,
if you're religious and you are religious and like you're still gonna be religious, or you know, like whatever, like you still have your faith. Because I know that there's people that go through that, you know, where their parents are like,
and there's a lot of
religion, and
there's a lot of things that can help you too, like besides just us giving you advice. I mean, there's so many like websites and positive things on the internet that like can help you. I think that your mom just needs to know that like I'm me. I'm still me. Yeah, that's like that like answers a lot of questions.
That's the main thing because like
they think you're gonna be someone totally different. Like
they
you're
think
gonna
that this has just happened when you know that it's been like you've been gay like all along and you just took some time to realize it.
It's normal to me, but
It's not. It's something that's come probably. Unless they really kind of have an idea about it, that's kind of caught them off guard. So
right, like if they have like the idea of like a movie gay, because they're gonna think, okay, like you're her mom, and I'm like I'm gay. She honestly, her head's gonna be like I'm coming out. I left the world to know. You know, like you're in parades and shit, and that's not always what's true. you can't expect anything. I think that's really true.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that you can, like, I don't know, and it's easier when
you also can't prevent anything. You can't prevent anything from happening.
No,
you are a strong enough person. You asked us a question. You're a strong enough person to be able to take a question from your mom.
Exactly, and like that's the hardest thing is like giving that letter. You know, like waiting while she reads it, waiting for them to respond. Because like I sent my mom a text. Like I wasn't about to be like, "Hey, I'm gay" up to her face. Because no, like it's a hard thing to do. So like I shot her a text. And it's that waiting
we've learned that texting, you don't have to see anybody's face their reaction, so you really feel like you didn't do anything.
Exactly,
like, right?
like that's
but then you see them later and you're like, I know what's going on.
But that's a good thing with the letter. I think you just kind of have to wait and see how she reacts, really.
Mm-hmm. And if she reacts bad, don't like freak out and repercussion towards her. Just let her like cool off. A lot of people need cool off time. Like,
yeah, and if she doesn't,
that's why we changed. We had to cool off.
We did. And if she doesn't respond right away, like don't take it personally. Like sometimes it takes like a minute to sink these things in. It's okay to be gay. Ding.
If you checked out our last 2 videos, we actually got a comment from Anything to Get Her, and we were big fans of them on YouTube. Definitely link below. Go click it. Like, they're one of our inspirations for our videos. It's one of those things that you just want to like sit there and be like, oh my god, I love you guys so much. What is your opinion on tattoos? What, if anything, should it mean anything, or something basic do's and don'ts? Now Liz has tattoos. I don't have any tattoos, but I do have opinions on tattoos. But you want to go first, like do's and don'ts, and what you think?
All of my tattoos have meaning except for I have 2 stick shooters on my hips, and those are just because I really wanted them.
No meaning at all. Just none. That she likes to have a gun show. But I mean, everything else has
a. Get somebody to design something. There's got to be.
That's why they have artists, right? That's why they have people there.
Exactly. Like whenever I went in with like my chest piece idea, I was just like, hey, I know I want a dove and a sparrow and this thing, and so this is what he came up with, and it was awesome. And that's another thing. Like, go to a good shop. Like, look at who is doing your tattoo. If you see shaky lines at all in any of their work, like, don't go there. Don't.
Right.
If you see a piece that's bad, like, no, because that one bad piece could be your piece.
There are more tattoo shops than the sea.
And, like, you can go in and price it. You don't have to, like, stick with the artist.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to actually buy it.
They can draw it up, and I know you might feel, like, kind of obligated, but if you don't like what they draw up, don't get it.
Right.
It's going to be there forever, so you kind of have to put some, like, effort into it. And it's going to be expensive. Good tattoos aren't cheap, and cheap tattoos usually aren't good.
With words too, like apart from pictures, you need to make sure people spelling, and that you can like what font you're doing, make sure you can read it.
If the artist isn't dictating what you do, you're dictating it, but you need to work in cooperation with the artist.
It's your money and your body, just remember that too. What about like aftercare?
You just need to follow
the paper they give you, right?
Yes, their directions like to the T. And don't scratch them. Don't scratch. Don't let people hit them. I know what they say. They're setting in the ink, but that is not good for the tattoo. It's just not.
Just set your ink. Like pat your weave.
Just make sure you keep it like really moisturized, and that it won't like, that way it won't feel all funky or crack and stuff, because that's not cute.
But our conclusion is they should have meaning. Don't let the artist like control you, right? It's your body, and if you don't want their design, don't get it. Like, it's just like a... I think tattoo is a pretty big thing. It's not like going to a restaurant ordering something. It's like permanent.
And follow the aftercare instructions.
Yeah, definitely. This is like total A+ crafting right now. Dude, what we did. Like, look, mine has like, you can bend it so that you don't have to be straight. I've tried playing it cool, girl, when I'm looking at you. I can never be brave, 'cause you make my heart race. Shot me out of the sky. You're my kryptonite. You keep making me weak. Yeah, frozen and can't breathe. Bye guys, see you next week.
Bye.
That gave me chills.